What's up, guys? How's it going? Gotta copy this link because apparently I need to, send it to Bean. I'm live, Bean. Come on over. Come on over. Now I gotta open up Facebook so I can send it to him because he just gets a little lost and, lost and dazed and confused. Alright, so I'm officially in Facebook. I gotta take one of these things off because I can't hear anything when I got the music going in my ears. It's kind of weird, but just how I work it. I don't know why I'm whispering so much. Especially when earlier the heater was on. So it's kind of funny. Alright, come on, Bean. Where are you? Where are you, Bean? Let's get this going. Let's find the thing, click the button. Boom, there. Voila! Alright, we're live, we're there, we're on. It's happening right now. What is it? I don't know. Okay, so now I can turn this off and close that and move this over here and then click this and then go over there. But I actually don't need that. Close it. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Click it. So it's my Friday. It was a 10-hour day. I was all over the place at the drive, everywhere today. It was nuts. Got a lot done. Just a tiring, exhausting day. However, the Bean got his Budzone Canada order today, and in that order was a couple of grams of Ghost Train Haze that I, of course, gave Bean money for him to order for me so that I didn't have to place an order to get some, because last time I ordered, I only ordered a gram of it, and it's a really good sativa I found. And, yeah, I burned through it. Only lasted me the week. So, obviously, when Bean's like, okay, I'm going to finally put in an order. Yes! Order this for me, please! That way I don't got to put in an order right now and pay some extra shipping. So, it's how it works. Come on, Bean. Are you in yet? Are you in? Come on, Bean. Come on. I really seriously gotta take it down, though. Like, seriously. Yo, Bean's listening, but he's not in the chat. You realize, Bean, you could join the chat. Good. Oh, I'm so, runny nose. It was all good until, a second ago. Oh. Alright. So, we're gonna go with, some Ghost Train Haze in the Yokan Evolve Plus. However, I am going to put on the NYX mod attachment. Apparently, what? The Bean is live? Can you hear me? Bean, are you listening? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm so confused. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe he's just really high. I don't know. He seems a little perturbative. Are you even listening, Bean? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Are you lost? You are listening. Okay. Alright, that's good. I don't know. I think I'm just confused. What the fuck? Wrong container. Whew. Alright. I was about to load up some Granddaddy Purple. I know, I'm just misreading everything you're saying. I'm sorry, but I'm just tired. Long day, man, long day. Alright, guys, so... No, fuck that, I ain't reading that. Alright, ooh, that's a big one. Alright, let's close up this container. So we got all of this delicious Ghost Train Haze, which is awesome. When I went to pick it up from the Bean's house earlier, of course, I brought him his very own Yokan Evolve Plus. Yeah, from China, but, it works. Bean, how is your pen? Are you enjoying it? Come on, Bean. Come on. Alright, I'm going to take a really fat dab, guys. I'm talking, really, really fat. Bean's really high because he's asking me really weird questions. So I'm used to it. Hi, Jim. What? Oh, God. You are fucked, man. Alright, Bean. Bean, why don't you join the chat on the live feed? That way I don't gotta look at my phone. Right? Huh? Alright, I'm gonna take pretty good size. I wonder if my scales are around here. Let's weigh this guy out. And not tilt everything onto my foot, because that would hurt. Alright guys, we're gonna weigh this. Now my scale is not like perfect, but it's decent. Alright, what's it gonna take? Okay, that's a 0.2. Holy shit. Okay, you got that. Okay, what? I don't get it. This scale's not that great apparently. I don't know. My scale's possessed, guys. My scale is possessed. It's jumping all over the place. It's acting kind of weird. My phone is just not willing to rotate. So, I don't know. This is probably close to a 0.1. The scale doesn't get too accurate, unfortunately. But it's pretty big. I'm going to say it's close to a 0.1. It's not crazy big. But it's decent. Usually I do like 0.05 for my rips, unless it's just, a good occasion to do it. And since we got some delicious Ghost Train haze. Oh, fuck my nose. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure you guys love listening to me sniff. At least I'm not scratching and sniffing, because that'd just be weird. And you're probably going to hear my furnace kick on. It's about to kick on now. It's because it's so freaking cold. It keeps bumping on. So hopefully it doesn't annoy the shit out of you guys. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. I've turned down my mic a little bit and just kind of readjusted it so you guys can hear me hopefully still fairly clearly. But you won't hear as much of the furnace because I can hear the pilot light going now. Then it's about to go and then oh, the Bean has joined the chat. Yes, you have, Bean. Yes, you have. However, Bean, just keep in mind, everything you're posting, post as a comment onto the feed. So even after the feed is over, and it posts just the video, or not the video, the podcast file, everything you say will be word for word listed into it for anybody on Spreaker to see later. So, try not to say anything too crazy, like, your mom's hot or anything, because we all know she's not. I'm just saying. But because it is my Friday, guys, and today was a good day. Even though it was a long day, it was a good day. I got a lot accomplished. I felt positive today, which was weird. It was the first time in a long time. But I'd say, yeah, it was a positive day. So, we're going to kick it back to an old school way. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the original. Not on here. But, it's puff time, guys. If you don't know what puff time is, then clearly you've never been here before. In which case, you're probably really confused. All I want to do is invite you in on my sesh. I'm about to take a big fat rip, and I hope you will join me. You don't have to take anything as big as me, or you can go bigger, smaller, whatever you want. Maybe you don't smoke at all. That's cool, too. But if you do smoke, then load up your pipe. Load up your bong, roll a joint, get that backwood going on. Whatever you got going. Grab a big fat dab. Hot knife it if you want. Grab a brownie, special cookie, some cookie dough, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because we're about to get high. Because we are going to medicate. Now, of course, tonight, because I'm in a decent place right now, which I'm very pleased about. I guess you can't really say we're really medicating too much. Tonight we're just having a good, relaxing sesh. Am I medicating? Yes. However, tonight I'm going to enjoy the high. Because I can. Because when I'm not stressed the fuck out, I can enjoy the high. So, hopefully Bean's got his pen loaded up. Bean, are you ready to go? Ouch. As I just pull my headphones off and almost rip out the cord. That was super awesome. Alright, Bean, are you still there? Hopefully Bean's still there. Can you guys hear the music? Because I can't hear it at all. No, that's not the volume. Alright, I don't care for the song, and I discovered that the song is just too quiet, so I'm going to jump. I don't know, I can kind of hear it. My furnace is so freaking loud. Oh, my nose! Just want to take a tampon and shove it up there. Break it in half and shove it up there. That'd be sweet. Till I sneeze, and then I'll just like blow it out my ass. Clear out my lungs a bit. Alright. Alright, guys, it's pup time. Hopefully you'll join. Let's do it. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, guys and girls, sheep. I don't know who's listening. I forgot what I was talking about. Wowza. Oh. I can still feel that. It's just, oh my god, my lungs are just like, dude, what'd you do? I remember probably about a week ago taking some dabs. Probably about like 11:30 at night. Taking some dabs. Period over time. Over a period of time, I should say. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. I'm really sorry. And after you get to that certain level where you're high, you're good, you're done, you're good. You can just go, you're good. And then I took another one, and I just kept going and going and going, inhaling. I'm like, my lungs don't even hurt yet. It's because I was so high, I didn't even think about it. They probably were just killing me, but I didn't think about it. Till I exhaled that huge cloud. And then took a drink. Started coughing and more is coming out. I'm like, holy crap. So the Bean says he is a dabber. You know, the Bean should really think about doing a show one day. Oh, like the Bean Dip Show. Wait, there is the Bean Dip Show. He just doesn't do it. The Bean. Oh, I need to transfer my, whatchamacallit, this stuff. The Reclaim. I've got it in one of these small little silicone containers that TMB Natural sent me. And unfortunately, it flipped over, and then it got a little bit warm. So it all kind of like started moving into the lid, and then it kind of went all the sides. Yeah. So it's a little messy. It's a little messy. I gotta clean it up. I've been a little lacking with my cleaningness of my gear lately. So I'll get back onto it. And Bean, you don't do it. When's the last? I'll check right now. I'm gonna check right now and see when's the last time there was a Bean Dip Show episode. Jeez. All right, let's look here. Click there. Oh, my nose. Ah. September 14th, motherfucker. September 14th. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's actually, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Bean Dip here with the Nightly Toker. Nightly Toker? How's your evening?
Oh, you guys can just barely hear that. That's weird. Alright, so I've been sitting here, it's getting quiet. You can barely hear anything. Alright, sorry about that. I thought it was louder. But, yeah, I was trying to play a Bean Dip Show. You could just barely hear it until I clicked on the monitor function, then I could hear how loud it was coming out. It just wasn't. I think it's getting drowned out by the furnace. That pesky motherfucking furnace. That piece of shit that I paid I paid more than that, like $3,800 for installation and all that shit. Why? Because I wanted heat. The furnace works great. It's just the house that can't hold the heat. So, it's kind of like a catch-22. But it kind of sucks because I'm down in the basement, the man cave, the puff cave, every single night. Excuse me. Every single night, whether I'm podcasting or not, watching Netflixing, smoking, getting some work done. Because down here, I also have my home office, which is kind of lacking at the moment because I haven't really been, I don't know, everything. I got to rearrange all of down here. I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Just kind of reset it up, get it set back up properly. So it's my home office, everything's wired up better. Because after I moved a few things, it works, but it could be better. Right? So if you're gonna have a home office, you gotta make sure that it's set up properly. Otherwise, what's the point? I much rather prefer to work actually in my home office than I do at my own actual office. Why? Because, well, neither one of them have windows. But at least this one is, my stuff's here, right? I'm more comfortable here. I got a nicer chair. I can watch Netflix in the background, just as that background noise. Every now and then I look up at it, but I can get, honestly, a ton of shit done with Netflix in the background. I don't really have that option at work. Unless I play it off my phone or something, then I'd be Netflixing off the office Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure that might be frowned upon. So, I don't know. Shouldn't do it. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. Seriously, I just want to sneeze so bad. Because I feel if I sneeze, maybe it'll just loosen up enough stuff and move it out of the way. And I know somebody's probably saying, dude, just blow your nose. It'll get better. That's what all of you think. That's because maybe that works for every fucking person in the planet. On the planet, not in the planet. Doesn't work for me. I blow my nose gets worse. I blow my nose again and again and again and again. It just doesn't stop until it gets so rock solid, and then I can't breathe through my nose. I think I've got problems. I think maybe I've got some sinus problems, which I know I had deviated septums, so I think maybe that fucked it up. By the way, never get that surgery to fix your septum. It's fucking painful. It does not last. Mine's worked out pretty decently, but it was painful. If I'd do it again, I wouldn't. I know somebody who's had it done 3 times. 3 fucking times. Don't. Unless your partner's like, you snore so fucking bad, you have to get this done. Or I'm leaving you. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's fucking painful. It's painful. So, I don't know. That's just my thing. I feel like this dab, I guess it's still pretty early. What time did I dab at, Bean? Do you remember? I'm looking for my baggie here, and it's right in front of me. I think it's about 9 minutes. Honestly, 9 minutes in. Could be wrong. I'm fairly certain it was about 9 minutes in. And we're sitting at 19 minutes now, so yeah, it's still pretty early. That dab hasn't fully hit yet. So maybe I'm gonna hold off on this next one for another 5 or so minutes, just so I can feel this one hit and then know where I'm at before I dive into something more. Because it's still early. There's no point going balls to the walls right away. Right? Being... Pace yourself, buddy. Pace yourself. Pace that high. If you can't, obviously hit balls to the walls. But, like I said, it's my Friday. On this night, as of now, on this Thursday night, like every Thursday night, this is my moment. This is my absolute perfected, and that's right, moment to cut loose, let loose. Because there is somebody else on call for me. I am no longer on call for anybody. Which is nice. However, I do have to make it clear to future staff and current staff and all staff, really, that pesky thing called a day off that I get that lines up on a work day when a lot of them are still working, but they know I'm not working. So fuck off, right? They need to realize that on my day off, leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. Just do it for me. Alright, Ghost Train. Yeah, Bean. We are smoking some Ghost Train, buddy. My train still hasn't fully arrived yet. I think I got the pasties, so that's a sign. It's kicking. It's kicking. I don't know. How fast does it hit for other people? I'm curious. I'd love to know your guys' opinion. You can actually join the chat right here on Spreaker.com. It's a chat right off this feed, so of course if you're listening, if you have the app, you can post it there as well. Or just go to the website through the link from where you're listening to, or however way it works. Join the chat, let me know. You know, it's kind of the same with when you smoke weed. Like the herb, obviously. The herbage, not the dabbage, or the concentrated. But when you smoke the flower, I find, again, typically like 10 minutes, maybe, and then you're feeling something. Whereas a bong rip, why is that? Okay, why is that? When you take a bong rip, you feel that motherfucker, like, right away. Why? I'm curious. Do you know the answer to that? If you do, join the chat, let me know, or you can just wimp out and tweet me the answer. Or I guess not really the answer, the explanation, which would be an answer, because you're explaining it. So you know what, that makes sense. I think this was one of those squirrel moments where the focus gets lost in translation. Some people listening right now are probably like, dude, I just don't understand this. That's alright, because neither do I. But I smoke it, so that's all I need to know. Bean, you still alive there, brother? Or have you smoked yourself out of existence? Or inexistent? Anybody get that reference? Anybody? Oh, too much. Couldn't take it all. My drink. I tried to take too much. I'm very eager for this high to, like, set in. Oh, excuse me. Why? Well, for one, I'd like to enjoy this high. But two, it's my Friday. Right? And that's how I really start my Friday, is that first awesome, perfect, that first dab of the day. Right? It's good. Now, mind you, I already had one earlier, honestly, when I picked up what I had ordered in his order from his place. I took a small dab in his pen. And, it's so good. It just makes you want to do good things. Alright, being still alive, he's just having a very hard time typing. Probably because he's jerking off. Ex-hamster, right? No. I'm joking. I know, it's the truth. Alright, so right now, I'm not currently looking at the chat screen. I'm looking in a browser. From a land. Far away. And this is what I'm going to do. Ooh, I almost unplugged my mic. Wouldn't that suck? Alright, so I'm going to minimize the screen for a second. Actually, I don't even have to do that. But I do have to grab my other HDMI cord and plug it in. Because I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to have two monitors going. And then I remembered. No shit, Sherlock. Obviously, I'm not wired up to my TV right now. Because the TV does have a bit of feedback noise. Because it's an older TV. Older flat screen. And the microphone picks that up, and it's really annoying. So, why not just use my 22-inch widescreen sitting right here in front of me, just being like, hello. And that's what I want to do. And that's what I've just done. However, I find it very dingy and not so awesome. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I got some shitty setting going on. It just seems grayish. Very grayish. Let's burp into the microphone because I'm an idiot. Sorry, that's the pepperoni pizza that my wife made. It's good, but it was spicy. And yeah, there's definitely some burps. Some burps coming. I do apologize, but there will be more. I'm sure. There will be more. So just get used to it. Just get used to it. It won't hurt. Well, it might. It's gonna stick. More so for me. Can you imagine if, like, are they ever gonna come out with, I guess, would it be 40 to smell their TV? Or is that, I don't know, is that your 5th sense or your 4th? I don't know. I'm starting to get a little bit stoned right now, so I can't really determine much from much else. And that's becoming a problem. Not so much for me, because it's all good. But more so for you guys listening, and you're probably like, I don't get it. Ooh, you can click on stuff? Sorry. I got excited for a minute. I realized that you can't click on anything, but you can highlight on the statistics page for my podcast. So, I don't know. I found it very fascinating. It's just me. Just me. Can't help it. It's just me. Oh. A big hachoo would be great. However, I would have to back up from the desk, or I would just shake the shit out of everything and deafen all you motherfuckers. Because when I sneeze, it's like a horde. It's just like a full body, literally a full body sneeze. If I sneeze in the car, if I'm by myself, okay. Firstly, if like, and really anybody, if anybody's in the car with me and I go to sneeze, I will like grab that steering wheel, obviously, because it can get dangerous. But my wife, she automatically, well, she knows when I'm about to sneeze, she just grabs that wheel. So I can just full body sneeze. And hopefully not sneeze all over the windshield. I actually did that several times. But the first time was the worst, because we were actually going on a trip. Where were we going? Victoria, BC, I think. And we're waiting for the ferry. And I sneezed while we're in line. Like, literally in a couple seconds, we're going to be moving. Our turn to start loading. And I sneezed all over the windshield on my side. So I like wipe it off. Turns out, didn't do such a good job, because in the bright light, you could still see it. Then we sold that car. I don't think I wiped it then either. Mind you, I also peed in that car once on the seat. The driver's seat, actually. Purely accidental, of course. It wasn't because I sneezed. I was working a graveyard shift. I was doing security, actually. Which, that's kind of fun if you want something boring to do. But, yeah, I was babysitting a site, construction site, making some good money. And I had to pee. There was no porta potty, nothing. It was really cold outside. So I just grabbed a bottle and peed in that, sitting in the car. Well, it was good till the bottle kind of filled up, and then I thought it was done. I couldn't stop. You know how hard it is to stop your pee? Once you start the stream, there's really no going back. Not safely. There's been some fairly close, nearly successful attempts, but you know, one twitch and you're just pissing everywhere. So really, once you start, you just gotta continue. You can't stop that shit. You can't. No way. No way to stop it. Alright guys, well that dab is fully kicked in now. I found it a little weird, but still pretty good. So I think it's time for dab. Oh, shit. Oh. Dab number 2. Now, that would be why I don't feel as high as I thought I would have been. Because the dab came off and got stuck to the side on the original one. Oh, my God. So, the big dab I took, yes, good size. But there's still a huge fat fucking chunk of that dab. That dab sitting on the side that is now back on the thing. I guess I did pull too hard. Wide eye and bushy tail, motherfuckers. Hopefully my internet doesn't crap out this time. When I did a live feed, when was that? Being 2 nights ago? I think it was Tuesday night? Wednesday night? Tuesday night, I think. So yeah, Tuesday night, did a live feed. And yeah, there was, I think, like 10 people listening to that one at the time, which is kind of cool. I like to see the numbers and just see that, yeah, you know, at that moment I am reaching out, connecting somebody, whether or not they fully understand what I'm saying, but, you know, it was cool. I liked it. I think I was smoking Sour Jack with that one, so it's nice. I'm sure after I hit this one, it's gonna get fucked though. Clear those lungs, Bean. Let's do it. Let's take another dab here, buddy. Guys. So because as I mentioned last time on Tuesday's podcast, that I was gonna bring back Puff Time because it was original. It was original to the show, which it's not a show. I don't know how to classify this. Some days it's more of a Dear Diary when I'm feeling my depression. When I'm not, obviously I'm more upbeat. I don't know. I'm always trying to define it and really understand it because maybe that's just it. I don't understand this. I don't know fully what this is. All I know is that this makes me happy. I get enjoyment from podcasting and from smoking and from talking with the Bean on the chat or on Messenger, and you know, when we can't have a sesh, if he's able to puff and I'm able to puff, we'll puff over that. It's just right. I don't know. I love puffing, man. I love getting high. I'm sure. I hope everybody out there who does smoke, I hope you enjoy getting high. I'm sure you do, because if you didn't, it'd be kind of weird. But you know what? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just like the medicinal side of it. So I can't judge, can't make fun of it, because everybody has their preference, right? Everybody has a preference, murder. I do. I want to find. I gotta track down some White Widow for the wife. I think that would be nice. Some White Widow for the wife, because that is her strain. It's been a long time since I've had any. I'll gonna talk with my friends over at Bud Zone Canada and see if maybe they have a way to bring it in. You never know. Because that is one super enjoyable strain for her. I find it very mellow. That's probably why she likes it. It's because it's very mellow. It's almost like, I refer to it as like a soft-spoken strain. Because you don't get too chatty. You get relaxed. You get your zone. Or you find your zone. And you become zen. Something like that. But it's just, I don't know, very mellow for me. I have to smoke a lot of it. Mixed with other strains, pretty good. Ooh, speaking of mixing, it's kind of weird. The last few times I've mixed strains, didn't work out. Obviously, you can't just mix any strains together. Some people think you can. I'm a firm believer that you can't. Sometimes just mix a couple strains and it's fantastic. Other times, not so good. Bean, do you remember my birthday? I guess it was this year, not last year. And we were smoking that cone outside. There was like 3 strains in there. And it was kind of, it bit. It wasn't the most beautifully tasting cone I'd ever prepared for us. disappointing. So, speaking of that, it's puff time. That doesn't even make sense with speaking of that, but we're gonna puff time it. I gotta need a drink. Alright, clear my lungs. Alright, guys. Hit it. I'm scared. No, I'm joking. My lungs are just tough. I feel it now. Let's do it. Now I realize it's just vapor, it's not smoke, but there's a bit of a smell to it, and because the furnace is on, I'm a little concerned that that's excuse me, that slight tinge to that vapor before it dissipates fully might get sucked into the furnace and blow upstairs. Obviously, it's concentrate. It doesn't smell anything like weed, in my opinion. What do you think, Bean? Does shatter smell like weed to you? Or does it smells different, but you can't really say it smells like marijuana. At least I can't. That's my firm belief. That's my belief. Oh. It's funny how, Bean, whenever I go to puff and you're listening, and then of course, let's face it, I talk a lot. It's just obviously what I do, or this podcast wouldn't make sense, because there'd be no talking. But I always delay the puff, and you're just like, let's do it, let's puff. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then we puff. And then it's glorious. And then I realize I don't even know why I brought this up. I think I'm high. It's different. It's different. Now, just keep in mind, Bean, shatter is pretty much like straight THC. Whereas smoking leaf, you're smoking all the different things, right? But you're also burning or vaping, whatever. But when it's just chatter, you just... Oh, it's good. You're gonna get hooked on it, man. It's like a gateway drug. Just kidding. However, if I had never tried it, I wouldn't. I probably never would have, honestly, because I had no intention of smoking it. I preferred flower. That was my thing. And yeah, that's all there was to it. Tailbud Zone. You bastards. You sent me a free sample. The first one was free, motherfucker. And now I just need my fix. Right? Because it's a good product. It's amazing. I look forward to my my shadows. And of course, it's really cool to see Bud Zone is getting a whole pile of different strains in. Their amount of flower is just blowing up crazy. A lot of really good deals, guys. Seriously, check it out. Budzone.ca. Go check it out. But even the concentrates, there's like, I think they got like 5 or 6 in right now at Smoking Good Deals. So, check it out. Of course, everything I smoke is from Budzone. And you know what? I do pay for my shit. I don't just get a whole pile of free stuff. They show their gratitude, which is nice. And I show my gratitude by smoking it all the time because their stuff is amazing. Seriously, it's amazing. Why is he on Cloud 23 there, Bean? Did you let him try it? Oh my god. Bean, you didn't. Bean. Oh my god, my lid is so full. I should really scrape that fucker out. Alright, I seriously need better lighting down here, guys. It's crazy. Alright, so this is pretty hot, so let's at least do a quick clean out while this stuff is gooey. and get some of this reclaim. Reclaim. Alright. Gooey. And I've seen people, what was it, Matthias? 710? Like, waste, like, this massive, like, huge thing of reclaim. It was like this massive reclaim dab. It was for the video. It was crazy to watch. The amount that he'd have to smoke? Or do you, like, can you buy reclaim? I don't know. How does that work? Bean, I'm glad you're kidding, man. I'm glad you're kidding. Otherwise, I'd be like, dude, get him to create an account. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But not really. Alright. Let's clean out this little thing. You can tell how fast this shit cools down. Because the metal, or I don't know, what's it made out of? Where's a package? I don't know. The quartz crystal thingy. You know what? I'm really high, guys. I'm not making a lot of sense trying to explain this. That bowl, I feel like such an idiot right now. The container above that surrounds the coils, you know, the sides. Oh my god, why am I such an idiot right now? Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna move on to something else because I'm done with that. However, I am gonna get that second fat dab in there, and we are gonna hit that eventually. Whew. My throat is so dry. That's alright. I should do that now, actually, while I take a drink of juice. Because the pasties are killing me. But, what was I going to say? I should prep my other coil here and clean it out. Because I noticed the other day, I thought it died on me because it just would not, excuse me, it would not ignite, turn on, warm up, heat up, whatever. So I was like, fuck. Turns out it was just so caked that these coils couldn't do anything. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of moving around a little bit because I gotta find, thankfully I have a huge container of stuff right below my desk. It's right here. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. I'm just gonna adjust the mic. That way I can try to multitask and get more than one thing happening at once. Whereas it's good for me, and you guys are probably like, dude, this is really fucking annoying. Stop it. But unfortunately, I'm just gonna do it anyway. So, good thing is, we're almost done. We're almost there. Alright, we need the 70%. The 70%. Now we're gonna go back up and roll it over here. Oh, I've gotta reset up everything. That part's annoying. But, thankfully, it doesn't take very long. Some of you guys might be saying, dude, you sound like a bitch. Yeah, that's true, but what are you gonna do? Right, so, just cause, I'm gonna take off the nicks. And, what was I doing? Put on the original top here. And dual quartz. Put on the lid, or your cap. Put on the dome. It's getting heated up. Just loosen up that stuff so I can pull out the rest of that reclaim before I soak this bitch. How high are you? Bean asks. Okay, out of a 10. No, you know what? That's not really a good number. I always said it's got to be out of a 10. There's even a podcast about it. However, let's face it. I think out of a... I think you should rate your high based on your age. I'm 34. I'll be 35 in 2 months. Holy shit. Ooh, wow, that's crazy. Anyways. So yeah, out of a 35, I would say I'm probably solid 24. Out of a 10, a 9. 9.6. I don't know. However, it's a completely different high when you smoke sativa or vape sativa, right? See, again, it's so caked it won't even turn on. Alright, we're just gonna have to do what we can, but we're gonna end up losing some. But you know what? I'm okay with that because I need to get this fucker working again because it's my last coil for this one, and I don't want to have to resort to using my other Yokan Evolve Plus pen that I got because I want to sell that one, or maybe I'm gonna give it away. I did mention something about a giveaway or something. You know, like this giveaway thing. This could be hint number 2. So yeah, I know I'm gonna lose some of this goodness here. Alright. A little bit more. Alright, I'm good with that. Now I'm gonna soak this bitch. And clean it. You know what? You can sit there, it can soak. It can agitate itself. Boom. And then, yeah. Get alcohol and pour it in. Alright, we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm good. Sweet. But that was the last of my 70%. That was a small container. It's really hard to find 70 or 80 or even 100. That's impossible to find. Wow, right away. That crystal clear isopropyl is now urine brown. Like, you haven't had anything to drink for like 16 hours and you've sweated out everything. And the pasties kick in. And you splash your forehead. Oops, wrong thing. So then I gotta take off this attachment. Bean, give me a topic. You know what? Actually, just cause I'm high, I'm about to get way higher. I need two ideas here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I need an event, like something to happen. So give me an idea of an event. And then, I don't know, I lost it. I don't care anymore. This is what weed does. It just takes away your ambition after a while. I don't know. It's just like my idea, or you just realize that it was a stupid idea. That could be it too. Oh my god, there's so much. Apparently keeping this by this ductwork apparently is maybe a bad idea because it's kind of warm, and maybe that's why this shit keeps almost liquefying. I should probably move it. That's my little cubby holes. Kind of above my forehead. Wow, that sounds stupid. Above my head in the basement, in the ceiling. It's not unfinished open ceiling. But I've got some panels set up to cover up some of the ductwork, and it's just a good hidey hole. So I don't have to pull up the entire case and unlock it. I just got my little stash away, right? Which is nice. But in this exact spot, maybe it's not the greatest thing in the world. Because it gets warm. 48 minutes. Holy shit. I thought like a few minutes ago I was only at 29 minutes. Wow. Doesn't feel like I've been talking for very long. And meanwhile, you guys had to listen to me talk about whatever the fuck I've been talking about for like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. But then again, it doesn't really bother me. So. Oh my, can you imagine having to do something that you really don't like doing? Like say, I don't know. Fuck you, marijuana. You're taking away my life's ambitions. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine not, okay, if you could only smoke one thing. You have one night. One night to smoke. Last night. Dude. You realize that just posted to the feed now and will forever be there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm not even going to repeat that. If you want to know what it is, join the chat. Oh my god, Bean. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. 20 years and you never stop surprising me. Oh crap. There's a lot of shit in there. I love it. 1 gram, $60. No, thankfully, not 25, $35. Pretty good price. So you know what? I'm gonna see. Oh, I don't think I could literally, but maybe I'd be like 2 in the morning, 2:30. Broadcast live. Cause I could do a 5-hour live podcast. That's what I'm doing right now. I have up to 5 hours on my account that I could do. Should I try to You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep smoking. Keeping in mind, I have to get up with the kids at 6:45. I'll be good. It'll just look like I've been crying a lot. No. A couple hours sleep. I'll be good. Or I'll just play some music on the way out. Who knows? But I am going to probably go live just for a while. At least try to go 5 hours if I have to. Or just hit autoplay. Whatever. Okay, what the fuck? Dude. Okay. Oh my god. The things Bean is saying about my wife. You're fucked, man. You're fucked. Alright. I agree. And then I need to get higher. It's only 10:15. Shit. But I'm gonna let this one go for 5 hours. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Puff time. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Oh. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at right now. I'm up to the mic. And right behind the mic is sorry. Was my daughter's Batman. And now it's kind of creeping me out because I turned his head to look at me, and because I'm high and I'm moving, but I am honestly making myself think that he's moving his head because I'm kind of high. But it's just me. Wouldn't it be totally trippy if I pull back up, look at him, and he blinks? Anybody else? You guys are probably like, what the fuck are you? What? You just, you have to be here. You see what I see right now. I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to tweet this bitch. Actually, I'm going to run over to Instagram. We haven't posted in a while. I don't know why I talk about self in third person, because it's just me. I don't know. I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry. I'm kind of weird. But I'm going to take this photo and make this work. Oh my gosh. Oh, not me. No, I don't want to take a photo of me. Oh, I'm going to get quiet for a second, guys. Alright, I'm going to do a video. And this is what I see from my microphone. Yep. That's right. I'm live right now, bitch. Oh, apparently I didn't stop it. Okay, there we go. You know I love being high. What? Being what? What's the big deal, bitches? I think one of those dabs is taking something to a new level here, guys.
And this is what I see from my microphone.
Ooh. I'm just glad the camera focused and actually zoomed out, or like, you know what I mean, focused. Fuck. Fuck. Am I ever stupid? But I'm cute. Jeez. The bio. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time typing and talking. So, you know where that went, right? Just saying. Should I tweet this at the same time? Alright, we'll do that. I like the fact that you can post to multiple sources at once. That saves time. Saves time. And I haven't been doing that as much lately. I haven't been posting to my Instagram account or tweeting as much. Whereas I should try to do it more often. So apparently some people like my tweets. I have a good amount of people who constantly like and retweet my stuff, which is awesome. Apparently I'm interesting. Who knew? Well, I did. My mom told me when I was young. Nick, I had a feeling you were listening, brother. Take it easy, bud. Mind you, I think you're already gone because that was like 8 minutes ago. But I'm sure you'll come back and re-listen. I'm sure. I should seriously start paying more attention to Twitter. Holy fuck. Because, you know, Nick, you were tweeting me. I'm so high. Being on a scale of 1 to 10, how high are you? Because I think I'm like if I'm on a scale of 1 to 10, Batman's staring me down here, guys. I think I would be like a 21. But it's more of a controlled 21, right? I don't feel like I'm losing it. Obviously, I'm kind of odd. I realize that, though. And it's hard to multi-focus on things. But I'm just a little bit, I'm weirder. But I'm still me. Right? And that's what I love about marijuana. Versus, like, say, drinking. When you get to a certain point, you don't really care. When you're drinking, you don't really feel it the same way. It's like you just become stupid. When you're high, you can do stupid things, but you're also more than capable of thinking about not doing it. Just whether or not you're wanting to not do it, right? You do have that option. You have that choice. You have that control. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't repeat that name. Alright, so now that I'm reading one of my loyal fans, Nick Pugel. Hopefully you don't mind that I shared your whole name. Don't worry, like 3 people listen to this, so it's not a big deal. Then I was saying, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why bongs get. Obviously, he doesn't either. But Nick, he loves his bongs just like the Bean. Bean loves his bongs too. I don't know. I just can't get into the bong. I don't mind doing it every now and then with the Bean or with somebody else. But I just I'm not a huge fan of the bong. But it does get you really high really quickly. don't know. Maybe just because there's so much smoke to pull and inhale that because it takes so long to really clear that bowl, if that's what you're trying to do. And I think most people, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna take a big rip. Come on, don't just do a pussy whip. Pussy whip or pussy? Or what did I say? One of those things. I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to do. You know how hard it is to tweet and click the right button when you want to retweet something? I know a lot of people don't post anything with their retweet. They just retweet the thing. It's like, is that more acceptable? Or does that make sense that if you're going to retweet something, that you post something with it? Your content, your message, your 2 cents of why you're sharing this. By saying, oh, I absolutely agree, or this is so funny. Obviously, we get that. You think it's funny, so you want people to see it, right? I don't know. Do you have to explain it, or does it not matter? Thanks for listening. And that is how I type and talk. I have to sing what I type. Unfortunately, I can't sing worth shit. Wow. Apparently, I can't type either. I just said, thanks for list biggage. Song what? Seriously, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I screen capped it, and I'm gonna tweet that. Now I just gotta figure out how to tweet. I know I figured it out now. I figured it out. Yeah. Okay, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, I'm good. I figured it out. Okay. Whew, this is hard. It's not that hard, but I still haven't fully figured out Twitter. Like, I'm not totally in Twittered. You know what I mean? I don't Twitter paid as much as I should. I just do the basic. I don't really, until like a month and a half ago, I didn't even know there was analytics. Fuck. And then it wasn't until like 3 weeks ago that I realized you could see the analytics from your fucking phone app too. That's what pisses me off. And this just happened. While I was podcasting live about it. Ha, ha, ha. And now, of course, anybody listening is going to see this tweet, and that's just going to be funny. Or I'll be like, why did I tweet this? How do you add somebody or something? Oh, right. Who's in this photo? That's right. That is right. Apparently. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. You can't be tagged. And you know, when you hear this, you're gonna know I'm talking about you, you bastard. I couldn't tag you in that photo. Or now this just seems stupid for me to post that and say that much. Boom. I tweeted it. I tweeted. I mean, why is it called Twitter? Like, I get, obviously, okay, the bird, right? That's the icon, the logo. I get that. But Twitter, like, how does the name transpire to the bird? Or the bird to the word? Because do birds, well, they tweet. Oh, no, shit. Okay, that makes sense now. Wow, I'm really high. Usually when I'm really high, I discover something awesome, something amazing. Or at least to me, right? Something important, a very true insight. But unfortunately, right now, my very true insights are very stupid. Because I'm not high enough. You know what I'm saying, boys and girls? You know what I'm saying? I'm just not high enough. Wow, hit an hour and 4 minutes. I don't know when that happened, but it's okay. Holy shit, there's so much in there. And then I remembered I'm soaking in the other one. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. If you've just joined and you still don't know what the fuck you're listening to, well, that makes two of us. But if you're still listening, clearly something's piqued your interest. It might just be the music in the background. Or the sound of my furnace going in the background. I wonder how much you guys can hear that right now. Wow, it's really ridiculous when you hit the mute button instead of the monitor button, and then you're talking into the microphone like, why don't I hear myself? Meanwhile, you muted the microphone. Yep, that just happened. So, I don't think it's that bad. As I drop the headphones. It's okay though. I'm a big boy, I picked them up. Fuck, my back's killing me. Maybe from driving the car all the goddamn. I was about to say, you know, full goddamn blah. I really shouldn't, because I say it too much, and it's just polite to not say it. And I shouldn't, because, you know, I don't know. Gardens of Potlantis. You know, I've been following this guy for years. Like 2 of them. I think. Yeah, about that. It's pretty cool. Check him out. Gardens of Potlantis. This guy has the ultimate dream job. He grows and makes everything delicious. Oh, he's in Colorado. Motherfucker. He's got the dream job. Just to be high all day. And that's what your job. You essentially get paid to do it because you own everything and you can just smoke it all. Or you can sell it all and make a shit ton of money. Can't wait till it's fully legal here in Canada. They better not delay that shit. They're saying June or July 2nd, I think. Bean, do you know the date on that one? Is it July or June 2018? I cannot wait. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. I wasn't trying to be rude. I just get excited about things. Excuse me. Whew, holy crap. Alright, Jodie Emery. Anybody who does not know who she is, well, you're going to have to look her up because I can't remember. Just tweeted, sorry. What the fuck? Ontario could issue $500,000 a day fines to wipe out weed dispensaries. Landlords could be jailed for 2 years. What the fuck? It seems like every province is trying to do everything possible to, like, stomp it out. Oh, you know why? Because once they legalize it, they want it completely government controlled. Completely government controlled, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, they'll legalize it. You can smoke it all you want. You can be high with regulations and limits to how much you can tolerate yourself and then drive a vehicle. But you're mainly going to be able to only get it from government issue facility dispensaries. You watch. That's what they're going to fucking try and do. Because it seems like every province is just hammering down on dispensaries. Meanwhile, it's almost legal. Being says July 1st, 2018, it is legal. It is, or is it legal and decriminalized, or is it just decriminalized? I don't know. But it's just a bunch of bullshit of them cracking down on all these guys. Saying, oh, they want to stomp out organized crime and this bullshit. Fuck you. Don't mess with my marijuana. I almost did a very inappropriate, not politically correct at all, like one of those southern, across the way, not United States Southern, like, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm not going to be able to explain it without sounding like an idiot, which is too late. But we're going to move on. McDonald's. Who has the McDonald's app, really? Do you have it? I don't. I prefer not to go there. Ooh, this could be a good read. Probably not while I'm high because, I just get quiet. But Buddy Jane on Twitter just tweeted, 2 hours ago. High and hungry, learn 5 ways to beat the munchies. You know what? I'm going to read that because maybe there's some tips. If memory serves, and it doesn't, I don't believe that the Ghost Train Haze gives you the Mega Munchies. How about you, Bean? Are you Mega Munchied? I'm sure you've only been dabbing, right? Or you got Mega Munchies? Because I don't feel like eating it all. Eat before you consume. That doesn't always work. I once ate a foot-long sub. I had bought in 2. I ate a foot-long sub, then I smoked. Out of my Evo, did like 5 bowls. And then I ate the second foot-long sub. It had only been an hour. Fuck, was I full. I felt disgustingly full. Eat before. Stay active. Yeah, that does help. However, if you're lazy as fuck and smoking an indica, you ain't going anywhere. If you're smoking a sativa and sitting on your ass podcasting, active my ass. Stay fresh. Really, do yourself a favor as well as those around you. Bring mints. Mints are a great way to take the bitter taste out of your mouth after smoking. Mint is also a natural relaxant. It calms the appetite and is a great offering to anyone sharing the experience with. You know what? I'm going to remember that. Next time Bean and I hang out and we smoke, I'm going to reach into my pocket, reach deep in there, feel around a little bit, stare Bean in the eyes, pull out the box, pop open the lid, bring it up to his face and be like, would you like a mint? And when he says no, I'm going to stick one in his mouth anyways and be like, dude, your breath is major nasty. Keep a stash of healthy snacks. You know what? That's not a bad thing. Whether you smoke, vape, dab, or eat an edible, the munchies will likely kick in sooner or later. When they do, it's best to plan for it with a few premeditated snacks on hand. Part of the battle with munchies is the impulse to feed on junk food. To trick the mind, a good practice is to prepare for the munchies by having healthy, or at least healthier, snacks around. When medicated, it's much more enticing to chill and eat the multigrain chips and salsa you have at home, rather than going through the trouble of getting in the car and driving to the local fast food joint. Bean. Hydrate. Water, water, and more water. Keeping a bottle with you at all times, especially when smoking, keeps the body and the high feeling good. Not to mention, constant hydration does an excellent job of keeping the munchies at bay. Oh, that makes more sense then, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, when I smoke, I consume a lot of water. And of course, I've got a little bit of flavor in this water. But it was about a 1 liter. And I'm down to probably a cup and a half. I do feel full. So, you know what? That is good. You know what? Those tips are fairly good. Boom. Retweeted that motherfucker. Why? Because I can. But Beanie never did answer me. Do you have the Mega Munchies from smoking this Ghost Train Haze? Sativa? Mind you don't drink as much. You drink pop or milk. That's nasty. Milk. You nasty, boy. Who the fuck drinks milk? Don't you know humans are like the only species to consume milk after, being a baby? It's time to grow up and release from the titty. Because we can get calcium from a lot of other things. Hello, Batman. Stop staring at me. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go on Twitter. The Puffcast is the handle. The name is Puffcast. My moment is where we went. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm Puffcasting my moment. Because today was a good day. The depression's always there. But today, it wasn't knocking on the door. It was like out in the garden, doing its own thing. So I got to do mine, and I got shit done. So that was a good day. That's what I like. That is what I like to see. Oh, fuck. I gotta get a smarter phone. You know what I'm saying? A smarter phone. What is this thing? I see Batman. What are we doing? This. Boom. Put the phone away, staring at the screen, looking over here, checking out some analytics. Then I look at Batman, watching him. Anybody gonna go see? Oh, what's coming out next month for movies? Or this month? What's coming out this month? Is it? Ooh, I'm getting really excited, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh, what is it? Oh, new movies. New movie release. Sorry, guys. I have to find out. I had to look. Why? Because I'm excited. If it's correct. No, not on DVD. New theater release, maybe. Oh, new movies coming out. That makes more sense, doesn't it? I'm coming out. Ooh, Thor Ragnarok. I am definitely gonna go fucking see that one. That one looks awesome. Ooh, Ooh, sorry, I got really excited. My nipples got hard. Justice League comes out November 17th. Are you going? Because I'm going. I am fucking going. I'm going to take the kids, the wife. We're going. Probably not that day. We'll wait till it's, been a week or so, maybe. So it's not as busy, maybe. It probably still will be. But it'll probably be in a shit ton of theaters. Or screens. So we are definitely going to go see that one. Because it's the Justice League! And what else is coming out that looks good to me? Cause I'm the only one that matters here. I'm joking. I'm not. You too. What the hell is that? Another Wolf Cop? Ooh, that looks cool. Like, totally. Not really. There's a lot of movies that are just remakes of remakes of remakes of remakes. Like, Hollywood is done. There's nothing more exciting. They should seriously just... Hollywood should just shut down. Movies should just stop. If we spent less time watching TV, we could be out doing something else. And the fun thing of being out and doing something else is that you can download the podcast and listen while on your jog, or on the treadmill, or in the car, or if you have earbuds, while you're working or walking the beat, handing out tickets, or while you're pretty much doing anything. Podcasts are mobile, baby. If they're not downloadable, they're not a true podcast. In my great opinion. In my opinion, well, it's just my opinion. You just gotta have that option. You gotta download that. Ooh, the new Star Wars. Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Yeah, I don't know that I'd go to see that. Jumanji, December 22nd. Welcome to the jungle with The Rock. That's kind of fucked. And Jack Black. Probably will take the kids. Fuckers. Jumanji's gonna lose out to Pitch Perfect 3. Because I'll probably take the kids to that one. Because they'll want to see it. And you know what? So will I. Why? Because I love that shit. I love movies that sing. Where the people actually had to sing. That's why I like Glee. I don't watch Glee. I seriously do not watch Glee. But I like the fact that the show is based on all those characters are actually singing. Is it dubbed over afterwards and made sound better? Yes, of course. Just like every CD and every MP3 you'll ever download. But the point is, they all sang that, and it's just modified to be a little bit better. But they are all actually singers. Everybody who's been on that show and sings as actually singing, right? That's why Pitch Perfect, the concept of those movies, is kind of cool, because they're singing or doing whatever the fuck they're doing, right? I just think it's cool. Just seeing the other talents of some of these celebrities, which is what I wouldn't be able to see if they stopped making movies. So it's up to you, Hollywood, but I think you should still make movies. Just keep doing it. Just stop making the same old shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. What's coming out Christmas Day this year? Nothing? Wow, that's a first. There's almost always something coming out Christmas Day. And when something comes out Christmas Day, then movie theaters have to be open. And that's some bullshit. Paddington 2. That's the name, really? You couldn't come up with something better? Like, at all? January 12th. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm mainly looking for, like, ooh, the new Maze Runner, The Death Cure. That's cool. I would watch that. I would. I've watched all of them. Why? Because I like it. I also used to watch, whatchamacallit? The one with, Edward. Oh my god. I'm glad I forgot the name of it, because it's really a horrible bunch of movies. But I did watch them. Most of them. Or all of them. I don't know. February 16th, 2018, Black Panther. I actually saw the preview of that one a while ago. Bean, alive. Good, man, good. You got quiet on me. But yeah, Black Panther, that... If you haven't seen the trailer on that, check it out on YouTube. It looks really freaking cool. If you didn't think Black Panther was cool already from the last Captain America Civil War, then there's no hope for you. But you can be redeemed if you just watch the trailer, because it is fucking awesome. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Maybe not right now, unless you got a device, a phone, something else that you can do while you play and listen. Either way. So yeah, that's a couple superhero movies. What else we got going on? I don't know. I love superhero movies. Even though I wasn't like a kid who followed superheroes. I didn't really read comics that much, or really at all, except for on and off, kind of. But who doesn't love watching a superhero movie? That concept of the good guy being able to save the day, and it's a nice idea, right? Because in the world we live in, it's pretty much all downhill from here. Let's face it. So, shit's gonna erupt sooner or later. Ooh, Tomb Raider, March 16th. I actually saw the trailer of that one when the wife and I went to go see Geostorm, which is also really good. Check it out. But the Tomb Raider movie looks pretty good. It's not Angelina Jolie, of course, because this takes place This movie takes place with Lara Croft as a younger Tomb Raiderer, like, kind of. I don't know how old, but 20s, I think. So I think the actress that they got, good choice, because she definitely has that edge, that role kind of hammered down. So I'll check that one out. I don't see any more. Pacific Rim Uprising. What? That just seems like a bad idea, because the first one should have been the only one. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. I don't see the point. Ready Player One. That one actually, that preview did look kind of neat. I'm not going to explain it because I don't want to. It's kind of long. But I'm just curious if there's any more superhero movies coming. Just at least one more. Rampage with The Rock. I have no idea what that's about. Alright, I'm giving up on this. I'm gonna go back to that and look over here. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. Holy shit. I keep trying to move my mouse left, and then I realize, my laptop's on the wrong side, so the other screen would be on the right side, and then I move it right, and then, yeah. Anyways, I guess you have to be here to understand, because I'm high and I can't explain it as well as I'd like to. But it makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. Alright. Bean, how many hits have you taken? How many dabs have you done tonight? How much shatter do you have left? How high? I think you're really stupid high because you've just been dabbing like crazy. Scale of 1 to 10. What are you at, buddy? I don't know. The music is like barely back there. Hopefully it's louder for you guys. This stupid furnace is so annoying. Just go away, Fernie. Go away. Alright, refresh the page for once. The bean dip is currently taking a dump. I don't know where the bean went. You okay, you stupid wench. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you don't smoke. Oh, you only get, right, yeah. That sucks. The bean only smokes when he's with me. Sorry, buddy. I smoke every day. By choice, by preference, and for need of just a better life. But yes, no. I forgot you cut it down to the 1 day, which, you know what? Good for you, man. Just goes to show that there's no withdrawal from cannabis, in my opinion. Again, everything I say is just my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't know. I just always think that everybody's smoking with me. But he's not. No. Alright, so I am going to smoke some more, though. Hopefully you guys do, too. Because, holy shit, I'm really high. Yep. Did I put a new dab in? Holy shit, there's still a huge glob on there. You realize that, you know, it is kind of funny, though, how people keep posting to the chat, which saves as comments on the link of the feed, as I've told this person like 4 times now. So posting something and telling me, never mind, I'm confused as fuck. I understand now. If you guys don't get it, that's good, because there's nothing to get, because I got it. So don't worry about it. But I'm gonna do this dab. This is gonna fuck me up, though. Oh yeah, alright, so let's move over. Alright, so Bean, how's it going, buddy? How is life knowing that your balls are in a vice? I'm married, buddy. I'm married, and I still have more freedom than you do. Booyah, I'm just joking. Not really. I'm kidding. I'm gonna dab this, though. It's puff time, guys. Holy shit, is that work? Oh, holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really high. But I think you knew that. What? Oh. Remember a while ago when I said, hey, I should podcast for like 5 hours? I don't know about that. I don't think I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. What? Alright, guys. My throat is just like burnt. Wow. I wonder how long I could cough and you guys would keep listening. Let's find out. No, I'm joking. I think I should play a game. What's your favorite scary movie? I don't know. I don't have one. However, the paranormal movies are kind of fucked. I once watched, I think, the third one or second one in the dark with my back facing the outside door. The back door that was open with just the screen door. And it was like midnight. It was kind of tripping me out a bit. But I don't really have a favorite scary movie. Or really any movie that gives me nightmares. Yeah. I'm good. So, how many of you guys and girls out there have been picking into your kids' Halloween candy? I think the candy needs to go because I'm diabetic. And with all this fucking candy around lately, it's been too tempting. I gotta cut that shit out. For good. For good. Otherwise, I'm going to be diabetic forever. Forever. Shit. I'm back. You know what, guys? This cough just doesn't want to go away. So, I'm just going to... I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Try and get some sleep down my head. There's no more words to sing. Because I already lost it. Anyway, guys. Oh my god. This has been Puffcast, my moment. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. And catch you next time. And as always, stay lifted and keep smiling. Peace.